Alright, so I'm having a hard time uploading the last video, so there's probably going to be two videos uploaded within like a 24-hour time frame. Um, didn't plan on it going that way, but it did. So today I had an interesting conversation with someone who decided it's a good idea and a fun idea to um, poke fun at my failed relationship with the fiance and um, also attempt to say very hurtful things. Now, criticizing people's okay, especially if it's a friend. If your friend's a good friend will tell you when you're doing something wrong. A good spouse, fiance, husband, wife, mother, father will tell you, hey, you're screwing up. But there's ways to communicate that. There's constructive criticism, and then there's destructive criticism. And how you act when you're pissed off, when you're upset, shows your character. Okay? So, if you piss me off, and my instant go to is insults, um, saying rude, mean, nasty things to you, that shows my character. Um, Now, I get angry, we all do, but in my lifetime, I have yelled at one woman. I have never struck a woman, pushed a woman, hit a woman, or anything else. I can even say that I think, never, maybe once, even in the course of a fight, said something I regretted that was mean or nasty or angry or insulting. Because even with someone I don't like, I don't want to do that. Like, for instance, I am not a big fan of my son's mother. That's who I spoke with today. And she was just brutally nasty and evil. And she decided to poke fun at my failed relationship and at my ex-fiance. And she felt that was okay. Now, I could have went in on multiple different attack routes to try to make her feel bad. But for me, I think to myself, why would I want to do that? Well, I'm not her fan. I don't like her per se. Um, it still is my son's mother. So saying something like destructive, not constructive, would be damaging. If my ex-fiance and I are in a fight, well, I still love her. I still passionately care about her more than anybody else on the face of the earth. So I wouldn't say something destructive. As a matter of fact, in these situations, I found it better to shut the fuck up, to not say a word, to keep my mouth quiet, because I don't want to look back and say something I'll regret. So this is something you need to keep in mind when you're in a fight, in an argument with somebody you're supposed to care about or you do care about. Your words mean something, and they can be used to build someone up and help them make positive changes, help them become a better person, or they can be used to tear that person down. I think that we should all try to choose to make our words matter. Make your actions matter, because it does and serves no purpose besides maybe to make you feel better, to make somebody else hurt if you say something negative. And if hurting someone makes you feel better about yourself, there's something broken. There's something deep inside your core that you need to fix, because that's not healthy. It's not healthy for you. It's not healthy for your friends, your family, your kids, your spouse. It's just not healthy. If your instant go-to reaction is to say something hurtful, you're broken. to find out how to fix that. We're all broken. Right now, I'm broken. I can say that there are some days when I wake up and I don't sleep well right now. I sleep maybe 2 or 3 hours a night. I'm burning the candle at both ends. I'm working, every single day at least 10, 12 hours, sometimes with drive and everything else included. And then I still go to the gym, and then I lay down to go to sleep, and I don't get much sleep. I sometimes start to fall asleep on the way to work. There are times that I'll start to fall asleep at my desk, and I'll have to get up and walk around to avoid that from happening. Just because, there are times when I try to wrap my head around everything going on in life, and why things failed, why things hurt, and it keeps me awake. And today especially, because I am just drained. I am emotionally, physically, and mentally worn out. I almost reacted in a way that I would have maybe felt terrible for had I said something destructive back to my son's mother. I chose to completely ignore it because for about 45 minutes to an hour, it was just text message of her lobbing insults, making fun of the fact that my relationship with my fiance failed. And I'm going to tell you, while it failed, if anyone ever says anything mean or hurtful about her, that is when I will change this topic. I will be the person that attacks you. Because the only time I will verbally or even physically lash back out to someone is if you attack someone I love. So, if anybody that knows her and knows me is watching this, and you say something about her that's rude, mean, nasty, I'm gonna fuck you up with some words. Because you do not talk bad about her. Even while it didn't work, even while we are not together, leave her out of everything. It didn't work. I still love her. Do not say something shitty about her. Because I'm not going to. But again, getting back on track, you need to learn what your words mean. You need to think, when you get to that point when you get angry and you want to lash out, you need to walk away. Count to 10, do whatever the heck it is that works for you. Pray. I found prayer helps a lot lately, and if you would have told me a month ago or 2 months ago that I'd be praying every single day, I would have laughed in your face. But I can tell you my faith has been something that's helped me through this whole process. Because up until now I didn't know if I even believed in God. And I'm beginning to realize that, my faith is something that's going to help me through this. And, I'm not going to be one of those crazy people that's, throwing Bibles at your face or something. But I have realized that there is a God. He does care. He may not answer my prayers. He may not answer them the way I want them, but there's a purpose in life, and I just need to try to keep my head above water and find that purpose. Again, going back on topic, if you resort to saying crappy things to someone when you're mad, you're broken. You need to fix that. Whether that's you need to see a therapist, and that might be the case. You might need to, because honestly, talking to somebody and them giving you some coping mechanisms, helping you find what your triggers are, might help. But your words mean something, and you need to try to figure out what's broken inside you, so So that way you don't hurt other people. Be kind to each other. At the end of the day, your character is who you are, and if your character is to hurt other people, there's something wrong there. So I would suggest you working on that, finding out why that's your go-to. It's not healthy for you. It's not healthy for the people you supposedly love and care about. So find out what's causing that, find out why you have to resort to that, and fix it. Do whatever the heck you have to do to fix it, because you can't live your life hurting other people. It's not healthy. It's not right. And how would you feel if somebody's doing that to you? I mean, let's start thinking about that. How would you like it if somebody you loved beat you up verbally? You wouldn't. How would you like it if somebody you even just had to have in your life beat you up verbally? You wouldn't. Learn how to control those emotions, learn how to temper them, and honestly make yourself a better person. Like I said, hurting people isn't the answer. Sometimes shutting the fuck up and walking away is. Sometimes biting your tongue is. Sometimes admitting you're wrong, even when you're not, is the answer. You know, you just gotta learn hurting people isn't never the answer. So be kind to each other, and have a good night, good day, whatever, whenever the hell you watch this. Bye.